All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry that I'm doing this. I had no plans to do this whatsoever, what I'm doing right now. Basically, at this point now, I have to make it public because now
something has gone horribly wrong.
To the point where I'm not even exaggerating, like I don't know what's going to happen. So here's what's going on. And I didn't want to talk about it publicly at all. I just want to make this perfectly clear. I didn't want to bother you guys with this, but now I have to, and it sucks, okay? So as you guys know, I have a partnership on Twitch, here on Twitch, where I live stream, and I have a partnership on YouTube for my YouTube channels, right?
But what happened?
Well, here's what happened, guys. As you know, DSP Gaming is my main YouTube channel where I upload all my gameplay videos. I do so on a daily basis, and this has been the channel for 8 years, over 8 years, where daily I put my blood, sweat, and tears into putting out gameplay footage for you guys, and I've had various ways to make money over the years, partnerships. First, I was partnered with Machinima, and then for the last year and a half, I was partnered with Curse Network, okay? Basically, in a nutshell, without going into too much detail,
I'm not partnered anymore.
And this was in the works for a long time. Like, this was actually something that I had multiple discussions with Curse about, and it was actually an amicable way that we were going to end our partnership. It wasn't any hard feelings on each side. It wasn't like I was mad at Curse or Curse was mad at me. Not like the Machinima situation last year at all, okay? It wasn't like that whatsoever, okay? It was very, very different situation. And the bottom line is I could get into the specifics of why the Curse partnership ended. I don't necessarily think that it's going to benefit anyone to tell you the reasons why.
It basically is a financial decision.
Let's put it that way. As you guys know, my channel on YouTube isn't huge anymore, DSP Gaming, even though it brings in between 1 and 2 million views a month, right? It's not generating tons of revenue. And keep in mind, a partnership network takes a very, very small cut of what you make ad revenue-wise on YouTube. And basically, just put it this way, no wrongdoing on my end or their end. It was just, they decided that, that was going to be the end of it. Amicable break, I guess is what you would call, okay? I've been having a lot of stress. I've been having a lot of problems. I say personal problems. What it is, like at night, I can't sleep. I'm thinking, man, what's going to happen when DSP Gaming isn't partnered with Curse anymore and I have to run my own personal ads? What's the big, was there going to be a giant difference in ad revenue? I don't know because I've never done that. You know what I mean? So here's what happened. I'm not even kidding. As I was doing the pre-stream today, I went to check my emails, and it said, oh, okay, your channel's been released. Okay, fine, DSP Gaming's been released. So I went on a break quick before I started gameplay. I said, all right, I'm just going to link it to the AdSense and get the ads enabled in bulk, and we'll see what happens. I go to the channel, and it says,
DSP Gaming has been, is not valid for monetization because of invalid click activity.
Now, wait a minute. 5 minutes ago, I was with Curse Network, and ads were enabled on the channel. So it's obvious that's not the case. There is no invalid click activity whatsoever. What I think happened is that the channel was linked to an invalid AdSense account. And allow me to explain the situation because it's very confusing. All right? It's very confusing. And I want to explain what happened up front. Last year, YouTube instituted a new policy that if you were going to be partnered with any partnership network, you needed to have a personal AdSense account created and linked to your YouTube channel. All right. And once it was linked to your YouTube channel, then you could get partnership through a network. You couldn't just link to a network at all anymore. They completely changed the policy. Okay. Now, they did this. All right. They did this during a time when I was leaving Machinima and I was going to get partnered with Curse Network. So I already went through this initial setup where, man, I had to create a new AdSense account, link it to the channel, have it show as valid, then get linked to Curse Network. And I did that. I did that last year on DSP Gaming, and I got linked with Curse, and everything was good for the last year and a half that I've been with them. I had not a single problem. However, okay, excuse me, what ended up happening in the last year was that dummy AdSense account that I linked to DSP Gaming got deactivated. Okay, now I don't know why. I don't know if YouTube looked at it and said, oh, well, Phil already has an active AdSense account over on his vlogging channel, right? So he can't have 2 AdSense accounts, so we need to disable this one. But they did. They basically disabled the AdSense account that was associated with DSP Gaming. Now, I didn't know that. There was no way to know that because I was linked with Curse, so I don't even get to see that association on my YouTube panels or channels or anything like that, okay? So, what I think happened is once Curse said, okay, we're releasing your channel, it defaulted back to that old AdSense account, and that AdSense account shows as suspended, so now it just locks the channel and says you can't monetize any videos anymore on DSP Gaming. So what does that mean? That means literally no ads. No ads on DSP Gaming, okay? I can't put any ads on DSP Gaming right now. So literally any video you watch on DSP Gaming has no advertisements unless a third party claimed the video, and that means I went from making some money every day to zero. Literally today, zero. All right?
This sucks.
The bottom line is that I can't find another network. Number one, I doubt another network would take me. And number two, another network cannot partner me unless the channel shows as valid for being monetized, which means I need to get the ads re-enabled on the channel. I don't know if I can. I don't know. So what I've done, there's an appeal form, and I filled out the appeal form and said, listen, I don't think that you guys disabled this for invalid click activity. You couldn't have because it was active until I delinked from Curse. What I think happened was there's this invalid AdSense account associated with the channel. I don't want that AdSense account. I have a working one over here that I want to associate with the channel, right? And I want to do that, but there's no way to do that. The channel just says not valid for monetization because of invalid click activity, and there's no way to fix that. So I filled out this form explaining that and submitted it. I don't know if that's going to have any success. I have also made an email to YouTube creator support explaining the situation, and I sent that off. But here's the major problems, all right? Here's the major problems. Number one, YouTube probably will not respond in a timely manner because it's the weekend, and I don't think they even have people who respond to this kind of stuff on the weekends. They very much have this kind of 9 to 5 Monday through Friday mentality. Even though for emergencies maybe they'll have someone, but I don't know if anyone's going to review this case and respond over the weekend. That's number one. Number two, what do I do? Now, let's say, for example, DSP Gaming can never be monetized again, and it's nothing I did wrong. There's no actual invalid click activity. It's just their default nonsense that they say on there when something goes wrong, I guess. What do I do? Right? Like I told you guys,
I rely on YouTube ad revenue to pay my bill. I cannot continue to afford what I do if I don't have YouTube ad revenue.
I could create a new YouTube channel, and I could start uploading videos there, push everyone to the new YouTube channel, and then enable that YouTube channel with my working AdSense account. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to be like pulling fucking teeth, getting people to go from the old DSP Gaming YouTube channel to the new YouTube channel. It's going to be an absolute nightmare to get people to go from one to the other. It is. It's just going to be a total nightmare, okay?
And by the way, I don't know where the mods are, but I see a bunch of trolls in the stream chat who I'm now going to get rid of. Hold on a second. Let me take care of this quickly. And because of that, now the channel can't get ads, which is stupid. If there's an invalid account associated with a channel, they should let you disassociate. Like, click, oh, unlink it here. Link a valid account by clicking here. They don't do that. It just says, oh, because you have the invalid account, now you can't put ads on your videos, period, which is stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all, right? Another option I could do is just say, screw it. I'm just not going to monetize my gameplay videos on YouTube anymore, all right, and go all in on Twitch. All right, now that would suck because like I told you guys, I support people who have supported me over the years on YouTube. It's the YouTube audience that made me who I am and gave me my internet notoriety and allowed me to do this for a living because they're the ones for 10 years have been watching my stuff, right?
People will speculate and make up shit, and you could do that as much as you want, guys. Seriously, okay? You could do whatever you want. And say whatever you want. But the bottom line is that this was a situation where this negative stuff is happening and I didn't create it.
It's not like, oh, Phil did something wrong, and now he's being punished for it. It's nothing like that at all. And this is what I mean, like, this really sucks. All these situations I've been in recently, there's not a situation where Phil did something wrong, you know. I'll fess up. You know, when I do something wrong on Twitch, I insult some guy on stream for his physical appearance, which I shouldn't do. Okay, I did something wrong. I'll take that. I'll take the punishment for that because I did it. You know, that's something that I lost my cool, and I did something wrong. This is a situation where, once again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever, and I'm getting punished like I did, you know. And again, now I'm reliant on YouTube to look at this situation and say, oh, well, this is extenuating circumstances. You know, he doesn't want to enable the AdSense account that's linked to DSP Gaming. He has a new valid one that he wants to link with it. We need to basically unsuspend the channel so he can delink and relink the proper thing. And I don't know if they're going to do that. They may just look at it and say, oh, well, our automated system says this and it's done.
So literally what's happened is a revenue stream has now been cut out and stolen from me, and I've done nothing wrong. I didn't do anything to lose it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing was done wrong. I've been completely screwed over here by an automated system that doesn't work. I mean, it's so stupid. Why last year did I have to create a dummy AdSense account in order to even get a partnership with Kurt? It doesn't even make sense, right? It literally makes no fucking sense that I had to do that.
Right now, I'm making no money on YouTube at all. All right? And this is terrible. Like, right, I mean, okay, a few days, that's not a big deal. A few weeks, that's a big deal. A month, I'm fucked.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All of that, baby. Do that, baby.